Hello everyone, John Trigger 12 back here again with another video, and yes, it's time for some more Dragon Ball Z discussion news. I've been talking about Dragon Ball Z constantly lately, but it's kind of true. I mean, like, there's been a lot of fucking epic news and upcoming events that's going to be coming out, and something just was announced not too long ago that really blew me away. I fucking wasn't expecting it. I literally was just going through my YouTube, like editing some stuff, and then I saw that one of my subscribers told me about this, and I was like, wait, what? And I looked it up, and apparently it's completely 100% true. I'm not bullshitting, but yes, Battle of Gods, the last film that Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods came out like almost a year, basically a year ago. We already know all about that. I'm not going to give you info on that. But basically, we are officially getting the English dub to it, and also be having a very limited, very limited, unfortunately, theatrical release over here in the States, which is pretty fucking awesome. I was really not expecting this to ever happen. I mean, I knew it would eventually happen, but I was hoping by early 2014 that would happen. But seeing as how we're entering almost the third act of 2014, I guess it kind of makes sense that everything would come to place and we would have this happen, because a lot of people were debating about whether or not Battle Gods will ever come over here. There were a lot of people were just talking about like how 20th Century Fox will ruin it and how they'll have like different dubs for it, blah blah blah. I fucking don't know, but today Funimation officially announced that they acquired the North American rights to Battle of Gods, and they're giving it a limited release, which is of course going to be this August, from 5th all the way to the 9th. So it's unfortunate, but I guess it kind of makes sense, seeing as how everybody's already seen it. Everybody can't deny that they haven't seen it. But does that mean that just because I've seen it already that I won't be seeing it in theaters? Fuck yeah, I'll be seeing it, especially if it's an English dub, because I was skeptical when I first heard that piece of information. It's like, oh, we're getting it over here in the States. That's pretty cool. But then like I was thinking like, well, does that mean like we'll just see the Japanese version? Like, what the fuck? But no, we're gonna fucking get the whole new dub for it, and it's pretty badass. I mean, like, it's about time. Honestly, it's been a long fucking time in between the official release of the film to now. But fuck it, I'm all for it. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna fucking go crazy. It's definitely the ending, closing part of this year. Definitely seems to turn out to be like the Dragon Ball Z year almost, because like a lot of things have been happening. And I guess it kind of makes sense. You have Dragon Ball Z Kai coming back on air. You have the Boo Saga coming over to the States. So I guess it kind of comes to place where Funimation's kind of like trying to be like, okay, well, seeing as how we have this, let's just go all out Dragon Ball Z all this year. The end of this year is gonna be all about Dragon Ball Z. We're gonna fucking get shit tons of shit all over the place. Let's put it out there. Yes, go now. So I'm fucking psyched about it. They also released like a little teaser trailer for the theatrical release. It seems pretty cool. I can't tell whether or not Sean Schemmel just did that voice, or they kind of like re-scrapped like his Kai voice, because I don't know. I couldn't tell, because the only type of voice you hear in the trailer is just Sean Schemmel doing the Kamehameha. So I was kind of thinking, like, is that like a previously used Kamehameha, or is that a new Kamehameha? So it's kind of hard to say, but hopefully by the end of this like week or month or what have you, we can get some more content on like the dubbed version of Battle of Gods. Most than likely they'll go the Kai route with it. I don't really know. It kind of feels like the logical answer that they would probably do. It wouldn't be kind of like how they did their various other versions to the movies. But I'm just glad, like, it's finally here. It's finally going into place. Things are fucking going good. Dragon Ball Z's on the rise again. We have DBZ Battle of Gods with a whole new dub coming out in the States. Theatrical release. I'm for it. I'm definitely gonna go see it. I'm gonna review it. I can't wait. I mean, I was really out there. I know I put like various supposedly controversial things to people out there on my YouTube. You can look it up yourself, but I'm actually pretty happy about this. This is fucking awesome. Funimation is just killing it lately, and just the fact that they finally got like they fucking just acquired the rights and they were like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna release this shit. And unfortunately, it's very limited. But what can you do? It's not like they could have had the movie be out like for weeks on end because everybody in America's practically already seen it already. So I kind of see where they're coming from, but fuck, I'm sure shit gonna see it anyway. So I hope everybody else is. But at the end, what do you guys think? Leave your comments in the comment section below, and please give me your thoughts. Like, what do you think? Are you happy? You psyched? Of course you are. What the fuck am I asking you? Of course you are. But what are your personal thoughts? Are you gonna go all Kai with it? With the dubbing of Battle of Gods, what do you think about it having a limited release? What do you guys think about the whole like idea of like seeing it in theaters? I mean, I'm pretty psyched. I mean, it's pretty badass to see that Battle of Gods that we finally, like, all this time and waiting of like, oh, seeing it go from the Asian countries, to South American countries and Australia and various other English speaking countries supposedly, and finally we get it. I'm just psyched that we got it finally. I mean, Funimation, I thank you. They just been killing it, so I can't wait to see what happens. I'm certainly psyched. You could, of course, can just go to Funimation's YouTube channel or their official website where they give you all the information. You could look up there. But essentially, I'm psyched. I'm pretty sure everybody else is psyched. And I'm personally happy to shit that finally we get a theatrical release to Battle of Gods. And, of course, the creme de la creme, which is an English dub of the version. Because I would be okay with it, but I would be kind of aggravated if they came up with just the Japanese version and were like, don't really feel like dubbing it. It's like, you motherfucker. But they are going to dub it, so I'm happy. So just putting it out there. What do you guys think? Hope you guys enjoyed.